Love me tender. Engines 9 and 10 on Sir Topham Hatt's railway are strong and able workers. They are practical, peppery and proud. Donald and Douglas, the Scottish engines, are also brothers.
Stop being pushy.
I'm not being pushy.
You pushed me when the signal changed.
You pulled me more like.
I didn't.
Did too.
I didn't.
Did too.
And so, like all brothers, they sometimes argue.
Come on. Oh.
But no matter how many times they fall out, Donald and Douglas always get back together again. Snow had come early to the island of Sodor. It was heavier than usual, and there were many lines to clear.
Hey, Donald. How about we head down Edward's branch line?
I don't think so, Douglas.
But it'd be really useful for us to clear a path to the docks.
I think it's better if we stick to the main line for now.
Later on, Donald and Douglas were faced with another choice.
I think we should head down to the search and rescue centre
What for?
to clear the line for the emergency vehicles.
Oh, no way. We should stay on the main line and clear the line for Thomas.
Aye, but the rescue centre is important, and it won't take long.
All the argy-bargy between the two brothers was causing a strain on their couplings.
This is taking ages.
Finally, the line was clear,
About time.
so they headed back up to the main line for their next job.
I told you I should have cleared this line first. Now we're stuck behind that wee engine. Look, you can barely see over the snow.
Wish, Doogie. Will you pipe down? I can't go any faster.
On you go, Donald!
Thanks, Toby.
Soon, Donald and Douglas were faced with yet another choice. And this time, there was trouble.
Now then, Doogie, what do you think? Shall we stick to the main line or clear the line up to the castle?
I'm saying nothing. You'll choose your own way, whatever I say. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't just go and do the exact opposite of whatever I says.
Wish, didn't act like you're any different. You always do what you want to do, and that's all there is to it.
Did he?
Do too.
Then stop pulling.
I'm no pulling. You are. Hey!
The big, strong coupling between Douglas and his tender was broken.
No! Help!
Donald had left Douglas behind.
Hello, Donald! Where's Douglas?
I left that no-good brother of mine back at the junction. He's no use to me or anyone.
Did you see that? Donald's got the number 9 tender and the number 10.
Hello, Douglas. Where's Donald?
I don't know, and I didn't care. We've parted ways, that's all.
But what about your tender? Do you need some help?
Ach, no. I'm fine, Toby. I'm just cross with my brother. Away you go.
Okay, Douglas. If that's what you want.
Douglas was fine for now. His firebox was still warm enough to melt the snow. Meanwhile, all the way on the other side of the island, Donald was doing a grand job of clearing the tracks.
Donald, do you know you're pulling two tenders? You've got Douglas's tender at the back there behind your own. The coupling must have broken.
What? How? Do you mean I've got all my brother's coal and water?
That's right. And Douglas is...
Stuck out there in the snow!
Douglas was without his driver and his fireman, and there was no warmth left in his firebox. But Donald was determined to find him again.
Doogie! Doogie! Help! Help! Over here! This is really good cocoa. Toby, have you seen Douglas?
Yes, I have. He was back at the junction, where you left him.
But I've just come back from there, and there was no sign of him.
I thought you two had fallen out.
Yes, but he's still my brother, and he's stuck out there somewhere in the freezing cold. Doogie! Doogie! Donnie! Donnie! I'm over here, man! Ah, Douglas, am I glad to see you?
Me too, Donald. I thought I was going to be stuck out here forever.
Aye, and we might be stuck out here a while longer. I've got any water.
But you've got my tender. Maybe there's a wee drop left in there.
Brilliant! That means I can shunt you to the steamworks. We'll soon get you warmed up again, Doogie.
Just knowing my brother came back for me has already warmed me up.
So Donald shunted Douglas to the steamworks to have his coupling repaired and his tender reattached.
Just you to run out of water.
Well, at least I've got some coal.
Some coal? You mean my coal?
Like all brothers, sometimes Donald and Douglas argue.
You took your time getting here.
Win Weast.
But no matter how many times they fall out, Donald and Douglas always get back together again.